after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin. A body has been discovered.
Twice.
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
Two body discovery announcements in a row. That means... Let's go, yo, what's up, Oliver, how you doing? The hanged body with a handbag on its head. Hiyoko's suspended body. Both of these bodies have been discovered at the same time. Oh, what is this? Hiyoko, and who the hell is that other one wearing that handbag? Could it be two victims? I'm good. Glad to hear it. But when I was here earlier, I didn't see Hiyoko's body. I only saw that hanged body over there. Not even 10 minutes passed, but still, why? Impossible, 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 impossible. It's impossible for killings to happen on this island, bruh.
Shut the hell up!
Yep, tell her.
This is just...
For now, we should lower that person wearing the handbag to the ground. Leaving it like that is just too sad. Yeah, I guess. What about preserving the scene of the crime? Who fucking cares about that? There's a control panel for the baton lighting on the wing of the stage. You can lower the body with that. That one. Fuyuhiko ran over to the wing of the stage and pressed a button on the control panel. Roll. With a motorized sound like a growl of a starving beast, the baton lighting slowly descended. When it descended enough for us to reach it, we all worked together to lower the body. Now, I'm gonna take off the handbag, okay? And it's Ibuki, right? Yeah. Ibuki and Hiyoko. Even though I expected it, I still didn't want to confront that reality. Under the handbag, there was no denying the face that belonged to Ibuki. Damn it. Oh, it's all my fault. If only I did a better job watching over Ibuki. You're wrong. It's not your fault, Mikan. No matter how we feel, the one at fault is... Jeez, it feels like someone died in here or something. So you finally showed up, the root of all evil. How dare you call your big brother the root of all evil? I even went to the trouble of bringing everyone for you. Bringing everyone? Ah.
Are you kidding me?
What the hell's going on here? Ibuki and Hiyoko?
What?
Two people have been killed?
What?
Well there, that's not all. I also summoned the others who were at the hospital. The others? Looks like another serious incident occurred while I was unaware. I can't believe they did such a horrible thing. Nagato, Akane, are you okay? Huh? Of course. What do you mean, of course? Are you talking about the despair disease? Jeez, you guys, that stuff is totally over now. Over? Yeah, because I got bored. For that silly reason. And now that the killing has started, there's no need to keep that motive around anymore. Hold on a sec. Just sending out some invites. And where did I get to? Cool. Yeah, that disease is gone now, so you don't have to worry about it anymore. What the heck? That's impossible. How can you spread a disease and cure it so easily? Who cares about the itty bitty details? What matters is that it's already been cured. So, let's go back to our main topic and proceed as usual. The Monokuma file.
See ya.
I'll be waiting at the class trial. Do your best to investigate. Okay. Again, we have to do this again? We have no choice. Like last time, if this means one of us killed these two, then we cannot let this be. Ugh, why do we have to do this? Sharing the live was a wild summon. What's up, Jamie? How's it going? I thought for a change, why not? And you're on the list, so... I'm glad it worked. Thinking like that won't do anything. We have to do this. If we don't do anything, we'll all be executed. Abandon your overdependence and complaints this instant. Those have no place in this world. But what about Nekomaru? What's going to happen to him? Is he not going to participate this time? Is that even allowed? Nekomaru, huh? That's strange. I'm crying. What happened to me? Looks like lingering after effects of the despair disease. It's nothing for you to worry about. Are you okay? Fortunately, it seems like I have nothing to worry about. Since you had the liar disease, your after effects could be lies, maybe. Please leave Nekomaru to me. Everyone must focus on investigating, so I must do my very best. Alrighty, I will definitely bring back Nekomaru and win everyone's trust. It seems we should leave Nekomaru to Monomi. Okay. Whatever that means. What about guarding this area? Do we still need it? I'll stay. I still don't feel good. It's better if I stay here too, right? I should perform the autopsy again, right? Then I'll leave that to you. Fair enough. Then let's get started so we can end this nightmare for good. For good? We're only halfway through the game. We need to finish this once and for all. I know there's a way we can believe that one of us did this. There's no way we can believe one of us did this. But for those two's sake, we need to find the truth. And then we need to end this nightmare once and for all. Okay, so we are in the music room. Like, I've been putting up with this for a while. But why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot. It's because your clothes are so smothering. I seriously can't stand it. I'll let you guys investigate this place. The Titty Typhoon is an interesting bar name, right? Right? It's not a game for kids. And so Kazuchi left the music venue under a cloud of grumbling complaints. But it really is hot. It's because Akane is in the room, trust, bruh. In fact, it's swelteringly hot. Why is it this hot? No, before that, I need to check the Monokuma file first. Okay, what we got? There are two victims this time, Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Saionji. Ibuki Miyoda, cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There are no other external injuries. Okay. Hiyoko Saionji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. It appears her death was instant. What the? Is this it? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't going to be a useful clue. Okay. We say that. It's strange. Why did the killer kill two people? Huh? I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you'll leave, right? So I don't think it's really necessary to kill two people and take that kind of risk. I agree with that. Or was there a reason they had to kill two people? A reason for killing two people? Regardless, something like this shouldn't have been forgiven, so... I will definitely find the truth behind this case. Maybe one of them got in the way. Maybe Ibuki was the main victim, and Hiyoko was in the way somewhere. So she got taken out too. Seriously, I'd really prefer if she had a more confident sounding catchphrase. Yeah, true say. Okay, so where's Mikan? Mikan. What have you analysed? If only I'd noticed it sooner, Ibuki might have been saved. Hey, when did you realise Ibuki was missing? After leaving Nagato's room, I went to the encore room, and that's when it came to me that I should go check on how everyone in the hospital is doing one more time before I go to sleep. And so I went to the patient rooms and noticed Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out the hospital. That's when it happened. Okay. Double kill, sent straight back to the lobby. Filthy move. It is absolutely disgusting. And then I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital, so I asked if he could help me look for Ibuki. Huh? That reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That is a long story. I'm sorry, it's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you, because we've been together since this morning. You're right, we were together until you went to the call room. That's right, we were together until just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you, I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. Okay. So please spare my life at least. What the fuck? What happened to not doubting me? Alright, where's Fuyuhiko? What you got to say, buddy boy?
Damn right.
Take a look at this. What? Look what's in front of the door. What is that? A drumstick, okay? What happened to it? If something like this is in front of the door, you think it might really be a big clue. Why would this be a clue? Remember when we came to the music venue? If it won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way through. I wonder if that's going to be possible. Of the 4 of us, 2 of us are girls, you know. Oh, as in that's what we broke when we busted through. Okay. Makes sense. It does make sense. The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the 4 of us charged into that door. But when I examined it, I found out this door doesn't have a lock at all. Huh? The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If a stick was used, yeah. Well, don't you think it would lock the door? Yep, that does make sense. You mean you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. How was the killer able to get out? Huh? I mean, the music venue doesn't have any windows. This door is the only entrance. One single drumstick, not gonna stop anyone. I guess it stopped them, or maybe it's a red herring. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside. Maybe. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, and they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us. You know, don't they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around somewhere. Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. The killer was inside when we broke the door down to the music venue, huh? Okay. Weaklings, couldn't be me. Like he said, that might be possible, but
I've listened to the whole story.
I heard what you two were discussing. Chiaki, that was kind of a cool entrance.
Well,
Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something else. What is it? What is that? Look, there's a weird glob where the right and left door touch, see? You're right, what is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber.
yep.
Chiaki kinda bad, no? I like Chiaki. She's my favourite of this set. Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but as she said, Chiaki bent down, scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger. Nom. Bruv, why are you eating it? What the hell? It smells like workshop chemicals. And this chewiness, I see this thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly into the gaps of the door. That's fair. Hey Koka, welcome in, thank you for the heart me, how you doing? What are you talking about? Ptoo. Just as I thought, it tastes nasty. Chiaki spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? Yeah, I guess some sort of sticky adhesive, yeah, probably glue. Probably glue. If that's what she's saying, she put it in her mouth and it became gooey again, so... Currently at work, it's never a good thing, bro. No, I'm kidding. How's that all going? Is everything alright? Examine the camera. The shattered remains of a machine are spread all over the floor. Okay, this was a video communications device we had. There were 2 of them. This appears to be the surveillance camera unit. Kazuchi put it into the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like that? Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here? What do you mean?
Well,
Even if they knew they are not being recorded, there is no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera.
A body has been
So that's why they
discovered.
destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough. Hey Noah, welcome in. How you doing? Thank you for the heart me. How are you? They hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this. Then, what was that thing I saw? Yeah, we saw a clip of Ibuki going up the steps and then hanging herself, and then it cut just before she did, and then we haven't seen this room since. Until now, obviously. We're going to the stage. Okay, what we got here? Hi, Chiaki. With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped, it's just dirty. Dirty? See, take a close look at the floor. Oh yeah. What is that? Like, just not the normal blood colour that they use. The blood colour is more of a pink. You're right, there's a smudge as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. Is this a blood stain? Is it?
Yep.
But a blood stain isn't strange. Hyoko's neck was slashed not too far from here. I mean, rather what's strange is why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it? If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. True, the reason the killer wiped off the blood stain. As long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a blood stain. So, what was the killer trying to hide? I'm not sure if well, it looks like blood actually, to be fair. There's blood on the ladder as well. The step ladder is tipped over on its side. This must be the step ladder Ibuki used in the video that I saw. Yep. Isn't that a blood stain? Look, there's blood around the left side of the step ladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, must be Hyoko's then, yeah.
Yep.
That's the only thing I can think of. The bloodstain that belongs to Hyoko is on the left side of the step ladder. What does it mean? Left side of the step ladder, so the outside of the stage. Oh, I think I'm starting to remember this one again, but I won't spoil it until we get the info. There's a massive candle positioned here near the front of the stage, which makes sense. The dull light in that video must be coming from that candle, yeah. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used a normal stage lighting. Gotta run though, sadly man. Hope things been well. No, thanks for popping in, Jamie. Appreciate it. You take care of yourself. I'll catch you on the next one. Candle has been added. Cool. And then we gotta look at the rope. It's a rope that was tied to the batten lighting on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact that this music venue has a store room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there? That means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it? Excuse me, Mikon, do you have a moment? What's happened? There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right, yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. Okay. Geez, as usual, I have no idea what he's up to. Yeah, what is he up to? What is he up to, bro? I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. That's blood. There shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, this blood belongs to someone else, so it has to belong to Hyoko then. Unless it's the killer's blood.
Damn right.
Hey Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first I didn't know it was Ibuki because of that hemp bag though. But I knew right away she was dead when she was hanging from that rope. which means Ibuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up.
Well,
That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time, so I wasn't really sure who died first. It's true that estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time, but I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. Well, yeah, just after the morning call. So... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible. Because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hyoko's death afterward. 2 different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. Maybe they didn't happen at the same time. Maybe they didn't. What's behind the curtain? There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. This curtain, it's not wide enough. It can't reach from edge to edge of the stage to the other. It looks like it can. It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. Hey Francisco, how you doing? Thank you for the heart me. It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See, yeah, it says Rocket Punch. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket. If they went that far, this was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime, I guess. All good, Francisco. How you getting on, man? BRB for Noah. Cool. Thank you. Why did they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. I mean, true. That's true. Music venue curtain. Cool. And then... move Chiaki. You're in the way. Hyoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? How good. Sorry. I'm doing good, just got back from my vacation. Very nice, very nice. So, unwinding again. Very good. According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looked like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono is all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in the front. Did the killer do this too? I think she put it on wrong. When did the killer kill Hyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hyoko's body there. No, it's not anywhere else either. No. No, not at all. Yeah, pretty much gaming because I have some free time from work till next week. Very good. That's good as well. That is good as well. That is a way to enjoy it. If that's the case, Hyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here, but that was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? Even if it is possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must have been someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right? Which would be who?
Hey!
Do I have a minute? No. Yeah, you're in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help. If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hyoko's kimono, so I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want me to search inside Hyoko's kimono. Huh? That's exactly it. Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know? Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now that she's dead? Fine, if you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else. Akane? Yo, what's up? Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hyoko's kimono, so can you feel around for that? I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Hyako's kimono, right?
Thanks.
Thank you. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing. This guy.
Now then.
Let's see. I kind of reached through the duct tape binding Hyako as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
That's weird.
Damn it, she's tied up so tight I can't really reach with my hand. Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah.
A key. There's something.
Perhaps.
Looks different than the keys to the cottage, so this may be the key to her motel room? The key to her motel room, huh? Maybe. If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove, then it's very likely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
Isn't that
Because
right?
if this is a trap, they would have put it more toward the front of her kimono, so we'd notice easier. Which means we can conclude that this is something Hyako had with her all along. I guess. Not sure I tracked that, but... also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything, but you looked like you were curious about the condition. Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is the way they wrapped her body up with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hyako's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck. I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. Yeah. 2 dead bodies floating in the sea of blood, that's enough to make anybody faint. Yeah, okay. What's your point, bro? AC unit? Where's the AC unit? Ah, I saw it. That one. This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right, you might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess around with it a little, like so. It's running as a heater, yep. Now I know why it's so damn hot. I better turn off the heater for now, that should cool things off a little. Okay. Lighting unit. It's a control panel on the wings of the stage. Seems you can use it to control the lighting. Okay, yeah. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw had a dim candlelit ambience to it, and it didn't look like this lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use the lighting? Was there some reason that would have inconvenienced them?
So you have appeared.
So you noticed too? Noticed? So you didn't notice? Are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item? Look at the baton lighting. You mean that? There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting, is there? Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, so there is. But I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time, yeah.
I can see it.
There's no
Go,
need.
my
Oh, okay.
poor dog.
Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of the 4 Dark Davers of Destruction. A hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. Choo-choo. It started running around this stuck slip of paper in the rapid circles, and then the paper fluttered downward. Was definitely caught by Gundam. Did you see that? Behold the power of the evil eye wielder. Wow, that is amazing. I've never seen a hamster do tricks. They're my 4 Dark Davers of Destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. So what's with that paper? It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells scribed onto it. It appears it's nothing useful. No, that's not it. There's no doubt this is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, it's too unnatural. What is that? Storage room. Are there? Are there? What else is there? Rope? Ibuki. Don't think we did examine this. Ibuki had a handbag on her hand. She was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have a handbag on her head? Wait, huh? That handbag. Upon further inspection, there's a monomer decal on the fabric. It looks like this isn't just a normal bag. So it was bought from what you would call it. Okay. It was bought from the store by the sounds of it. There's a door that says staff only. Looks like the inside is a storage room. I might as well investigate in there. Yeah. What have you got to say, Mr. Magato? Did you come here to investigate the storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it, or is he trying to stand guard here? So how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Hiyoko. That probably all came from this storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that they used for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it. Jeez. That's the main reason why this case is really special. Huh? But I can't say for certain though. What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense. By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened. Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information. Really? You might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth, you just want to make us suffer. Beach scene? Nah, there's no beach scene this now. It's been and done. That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy, and I won't even mind when I die. Hey Vale, how's it going? How you doing? Yeah, sadly Oliver, that is the case. No more. Not until the next game, but there'll be different characters. That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time, huh? What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not going to tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings? You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theatre. After you said that, Nagato walked out of my sight. Okay. Movie theatre. Why the sudden interest in the movie theatre? Should summon these shelves? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good as well, thanks Phil. How's the day been? There's carpeting, wallpaper and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for storage decorations. This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf, it looks like wallpaper. There's a lot of stickers pasted all over the front side of this wallpaper. And this edge of the wallpaper. Ah, that's that bit that was up there then. It looks like a torn part, but what does this mean? Okay. Is that everything? Got some guitars. A lot of different musical instruments in there, but I got guitars and drums, but there are also instruments and machines that I've never seen before. They don't look like they pertain to this case. Okay, sure. Working so far, 3 hours and I'm free. 3 hours. Nice, nice. Not too long. You can see the whole body in a huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. I guess that's everything important in the storage room. I guess I should go to the music venue. Okay, off we go then. I think Mikon's gonna have some more info. Yeah, we need to talk to Mikan. Hello. How about it, Mikan? Have you found out anything by now? To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive. But it's not my fault. The music venue is just too hot. But we turned the heating down already. Ah, that's true. That's true. That is true. Yeah, I'm not convinced Hiyoko died, during that 10 minutes. She couldn't have. Covered up the time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot, but that's weird. Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree. As I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders. Huh? Imitation murder? Huh? You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew. It's a murder where the killer used a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order and the way that they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. That movie? The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people. The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, then it's possible that one more person might have been killed. It's certainly conceivable if the killer wishes to complete the imitation. Hold on a second. What are you talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed? Are you guys worried that there's going to be another victim? Then no worries. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of you could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fellow, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing trip, the same Blacken can only kill a maximum of 2 people. You mean you've added another rule?
Yeah.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the Blacken will be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into their brains. Did the other side. Then she hung herself. Wait, I have a theory. She was told to be taped to her neck because she didn't want to live, so did the other side, and then she hung herself. Well, some of you are really gonna enjoy this execution, right, Ashen? Yeah, I can't remember what happens here actually. What is this? I can't even remember who it is, so it'll be a bit of a surprise to me too. Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games. I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. Butter? I don't know if there's butter. There might be. I hope there is. I hope there actually is. That would be a blast from the past. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers? Yeah? Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for one person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only choose one based on majority vote, then the other person could certainly achieve victory. Yeah, you're right. So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2? Or if 4 incidents overlap one another? Shut up. It's okay, I'll make extra sure something like that never happens. Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time, so it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right? Ugh. Alright, fine, that's right. There's always one killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. Told. I see, so there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little. Yep, that makes things a little easier. Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people, it means the 3rd victim would be impossible. Okay. You guys keep saying that, and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Could it be you haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously, seen what? Like I said, that movie. When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. Then the imitation is, of course, it's an imitation of that movie. Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie. I see, Nagata mentioned something about that. He did. That's where we need to go next. I see, so you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Shiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to that despair disease, we could not go there for some time. She's right. It might be a good time for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. There are still lots of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. Okay, so we need to go to the movie theatre first. Check out what that movie is. And that is apparently the motive for the death. Over to the movie theater. This guy? The Wizard of Monami. What the heck? Still yet to get the coordinates, bro. Gonna have to figure out yourself, my guy.
Hello there.
Hajime, I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case, in which the killers used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know, I haven't watched that movie yet. I see, then you really should watch this movie first. Customers here? Oh gosh.
Did you call me?
Did you call me?
What?
Hajime's customer? Do you really have a problem with that?
What are you gonna
And you said
do?
you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what tsundere type Hajime looks like, then you're really a tough guy. If you were so devoted to being tsundere that you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million. You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing. In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagato? Stop it. My resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker. See? It's this one. I'm sorry, I was born stupid. Yup. You bought this for $1.5 million? But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket. It already said so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Okay. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once. Then I'll go prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay? Right. Hajime, about the invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason. Just think of it as a protective charm. Okay. Don't know what that means, but I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations. Yeah, I guess so. So then in the meantime... That reminds me the item should be on top of the counter. Oh yeah, that bag, yeah, that's right. Did that catch your eye? Yeah. One person can have it as well. If the tote bag is gone, that means... Oh there, were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Too bad. Who just sell it to?
So stupid.
Oh.
Shocking.
I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right? It's not limited to one, it's more like it's limited to one person. What's the difference? When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off.
Well now.
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue. Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theatre right away.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
If you send me the codes, I'll give you my house. Your whole house, bro. Holy shit. And then again, you'd have several islands, wouldn't you, at your disposal? I guess that works. Okay, what we got?
Now, Ben,
2.5
please
D.
relax and enjoy the film.
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film. What we got? 2.5D. Let's go.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates. One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise,
Okay.
and was whisked away to Monami's country.
Not Monami's country.
Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change.
Old people for change.
So he began his journey to see the wizard, Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires.
Okay.
Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow.
Oh,
who was
Monami
missing a
scarecrow.
brain.
Who's
When
missing
he
a brain?
recommended that she commit suicide,
What the?
the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died.
What the fuck?
He also met
So
a
Wizard
Monami
of Oz,
lion
obviously.
who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
Pumped her full of arrows. Rah, what the fuck?
He also met a Monami Tin Man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
Okay. That's a way to make friends.
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached
What an
the
origin
wizard
story.
Monami,
Legit.
great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of
The
Monokuma.
Wizard of Oz Monokuma edition. Well, foreshadowing. Oh, is it actually?
And in the
Stop.
end,
Damn
he
it.
somehow usurped the kingdom from her.
Should have listened more then. Oh, wait. Ah, I think I see what you mean. Does that pause it? Yeah, it does.
it.
It does. Yeah, I think I see what you mean. One got hung, one got sliced. And then what was the other one? Lumps of iron. Okay.
Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions,
Or
and
does
lived the rest of his
that
days
represent the
in
same thing?
luxury.
Hey, it was pumped for that arrows was one as well.
And he lived happily ever after.
Hmm.
End.
And he lived happily ever after. Excellent. Excellent. Movies are the best. That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, one for each head. One for each head. Raw. So if someone else says it could be to do with iron, perhaps, yeah. If you need me to not spoil, say the word, bro. Yeah, don't spoil it yet. Don't spoil it yet. Man, movies are the best. Yeah, so okay, cool. One for each head. Now then, let's meet again at the class trial. Goodbye, bye-bye. No, don't spoil yet. Not yet, not yet. I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe this situation. Sliced up into lumps of iron. So the only other one that hasn't happened is pumped full of arrows, right? How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie? But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah. Just like you said, the characters who were killed in the movie match the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Here we go. Not just that, but Hyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death too. It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now, or if the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. Right, to the motel. To the motel. Motel's this way, isn't it? Yeah. Just remembered I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. It might be faster to just ask somebody. Yeah, fine. Oh.
So you have appeared.
You're right, here, come on out. Huh, are you talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't really trying to hide my presence. Hey, which room was Hyoko staying in? Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? Hey Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the bat and lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at the motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue, you met up with Mikan and me. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason. So we had no choice but to break down the door and discovered Hyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened. This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall... Didn't you hear me? A body was found. Body? Yeah. Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies at Nagato in order to confuse us all? So Gundam was there too. I see, so Kazuchi and Sonia didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious? Well, Hyoko was killed. Between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke the door down, right? So obviously there are those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. Then that might be it, but while we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what's going on and she said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh? While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island? No, we went to the movie theater and that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hyoko and wrapped her around the pillar in duct tape. It's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is Hyoko was killed and we did discover her body. Do you still doubt me? When I'm used to it, it's true. I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry, even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. That's a Junko reference. That's actually a Junko reference. Fuck's sake. I'd want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. Yeah. Right. Okay, so into Hyoko's room. Looks like it's locked, but the key was inside a kimono, so if I use this, it opened just as we thought. Yep, cool. So Hyoko will stay in here. Okay. Sonia's in here. Did the door open? Yeah, Hyoko put the key in a kimono, so I use that to open it. I see. What, did something happen? No, it's just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? What has Sonia got to say? The moment Hyoko came to this motel, she completely shot herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair case, so she was cautious with you guys too, right? However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason. Besides that the disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room? Her kimono. Ah, 'cause she had a bath and couldn't put it back on. She should be in a room. I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence it wasn't locked at that time. Then I saw it. She couldn't do it, yeah. Hyoko was crying and struggling with a kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. My hero is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. Oh, bless her. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono.
You are right.
The others might have thought it was a silly sash, but it must have been a very serious issue for her. Hyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from my hero. that my hero kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own. She
Perhaps.
probably couldn't forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since my hero taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
Hyoko,
Hyoko, by chance.
by chance,
Okay.
are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
True. That was when she kicked me out.
It cannot
Could it be Hyoko remembered that? Are you saying that she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hyoko locked her room and made sure she put the key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident? Or was someone listening in on your conversation? I never told this to anyone. I do not believe anyone was listening to our conversation. Nobody knew. If that's the case, how did the killer know Hyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. What else is there to investigate? There's a mirror, it's too small. Okay. Bed. Okay, hospital time. And then we're almost at the trial. There's a surveillance camera unit on top of the reception desk. As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this. Yes. Hey Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ipiki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right.
I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey,
Hey Bane, how's it going, man? How's it going? Everything good? Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. Yeah, it was her walking up the stairs. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight. There was rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that was a stepladder on the floor. All good fella, I've been playing Mass Effect today. Hey, nice, nice. How's that going? Are you playing through the whole series or something? And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a handbag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder without any hesitation. She climbed that stepladder of her own free will, and then she grabbed the rope, and that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden. It wasn't displaying anything anymore. But if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was a really old model. Hold on.
well,
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the handbag was Ibuki, right? Yeah. You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her. But I didn't make it in time.
Hey,
Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? Yeah, gonna play all of them. It's interesting so far. Not played them before. Oh, fair enough if you haven't played them before. I don't think I've played them all before either. I've seen bits and bobs here and there, so it's a good recommendation then. What do you think, Chiaki? There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder of her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so, yeah, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily. She's like, don't doubt me. Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the 2nd floor. I'm heading over there. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. She said the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset? Yes. She's like, don't doubt me, bro. Okay, hospital hallway. Wait, we already investigated this place though. Defuk. Oh, this bulletin again? There's a paper on the bulletin board. Apparently it's a hospital notice. Hospital precautions. Eating and drinking is forbidden within the hospital building. If patients do not need to be accompanied overnight, overnight stays by non-patients are expressly forbidden. Apparently only one person can accompany the infected thanks to Monokuma's selfish rule. Yes, that was Mikan. Can we go here now? Bruv. Blah 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 blah. Okay, upstairs. Hello, Kakani. Conference room. Why is there only one room up here as well? There's not. Okay. What's going on over here? Nuclear? What's going on over here? Oh, nothing. That's actually the outside, legit. Okay, so what's happening here? Nothing. The on-call room? What's this? We've been here before. Is there with patients? Is there nothing interesting here then? No, guess not. Okay, beep. Conference room, so Chiaki is there. Chiaki! It's pitch black, I can't see anything. Where's the switch? Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there? If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What's fully exposed? Hey Hajime, if you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? I'm not gonna poke out my eyes. Ah, bummer. Troll fail. No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. Whoa, there was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. Oh, she just drew the curtains. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window. Yep. Were you surprised? I didn't get it. I got it. Got what? The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through. See, a black curtain that blocks light is also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. A black light blocking curtain. Yeah, it's like downstairs. So is there something wrong with that? I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. But still, what was that all about? Flashbanged? Yeah, literally, with the curtains being open. I hate that. Hate that.
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you. Yeah, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? Why are you acting so childish, bro? Did I do something to make you angry? I'm not angry, I think. Well, are you or aren't you? If you're not angry, you wouldn't have done something so weird.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm already over what happened earlier, so you don't have to worry about it, I think. Is she teasing me? Okay. And then this projector. Uh-oh. I think we're supposed to be done, but it's not happening again. Why not? Sharky's got nothing else extra to say. Why is it not proceeding? What else is supposed to happen? I don't get it. Oh, that was it.
Hello! How's everybody? The class trial. So, make sure you
Had to talk to her, Kane. Okay. Alright. Monokuma Rock. Well, the chat lasted 5 seconds. Yes, soz. Okay, we don't need to hear this bit really, do we?
Mon Amy's such a dumb child. Hey!
What'd you do with Nekomaru? So you've come to avenge him. Avenge? That sounds like he died. Sounds like, you say? Oops. Anyway, since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent.
Bye-bye.
Now then, I gotta go first. What the fuck?
I won't let you.
Hold on, I won't let you escape. Can you bring Nekomaru back, please?
Huh?
Don't worry about it, there's no way Nekomaru is dead, he's trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Unavailable. Yeah, he didn't say anything else.
Well,
More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. Why are you so excited about that? Who knows, maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail. What are you saying, fiend? You'll find out soon enough. Okay,
See?
then let's go. Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right. Okay, into the rock we go. And I am going to be back in a minute. I'm gonna go hunt down a packet of crisp. I'll leave this on auto. That was really good timing. The elevator literally pinged as soon as I walked in. That was brilliant. My, it feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats, I guess. I kinda went to screen time, yeah. Okay. Nakamura really not positive. If he's alive, you should invite him.
No. Well now.
I mean, he didn't see anything, to be fair. It's not like he's involved in the case in any way whatsoever. Okie dokie. And so, the curtain to the third cast trial is about to open. Ubuka Miyoda, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group. When I was with her, all my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. That's cute. Hiyoko Sanji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'd never know that she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. But she was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiru's death. Yeah, she was. Here you go, bro. Here you go, bub. Yup, and that person is still among us. Whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. Okay, so I genuinely don't actually know who it is at this point. So let's see how this goes. That was a really bad idea, but oh well.
Has been discovered.
Fortunately, I can fix that. Yo, start. What's up, man? Thank you for the harmony, bro. Okay. Oh shit, I need to look at that stupid pet as well, actually. So, I don't think I've seen them for ages. Pet. Yep. It's got loads of poop. Get rid of that shit. Literally. What can we give you? Have a baguette. Get that to spare me a down, bruv. There we go. That's better. Hey dude, never seen this game before. This one is called Danganronpa 2, part of a 3-part series of games. It's kind of like investigation. Well, it is actually investigation, sort of suspense thriller, school kids killing each other kind of game. But it's got a lot of deeper connotations to it as well, like human morality and stuff like that. It's pretty good. Would definitely recommend if you get a chance to play Danganronpa. Definitely. Is that actually true, Oliver? Literally. I mean, to be fair, yeah, the investigation does take some time. But alright, cool. Let's save again. Right, this is like the big part of it. The main part, basically, in court, in trial. Do I want to join today? Well, you already have, Furby. Nice to see you. How's it going? I'm interested to watch. It looks appealing. Cool. Stick around for a bit then, my friend. I hope you're doing well as well yourself. What are you streaming at the moment? Finish. Okay. Let's see.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will
So for
earn
anybody
the
who
right
doesn't
to
know as
leave
well, this guy
island.
Monokuma is like the main antagonist,
Well, who cares about this
of the
boring
game,
explanation? Let's get on
but
with
it gets a bit more
already.
complex than that.
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's
That's probably
not
true.
alone. I don't really get it either.
Yeah, true. Akane was
Your head's
not there as well.
empty anyway.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that? Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
I'm not hating. I'm not hating it.
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed
Got
with
it
the trial
memorized.
once you can't participate in the argument.
Nice.
Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
True.
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease.
Okay.
The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected. Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
Some cheese and onion.
The other 5 in
Good
the
old cheese and
motel
onion.
team were myself, Gundam,
Bro, Akane is not violent. She would never kill anyone. You better believe me. I believe you. I believe you.
The hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito
Cheese
had
and onion. We
recovered
don't have
from
those in the
symptoms.
States. No? It's quite a common flavor here. We get ready salted cheese and onion and salt and vinegar in the same packets usually. And then if you get the larger packets, then they mix in prawn cocktail in there too.
Rest in the on-call room, since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was... a video of someone
I
wearing a
really,
hospital
really do,
gown and
Fabby. I
headband
need
on
to
head,
get you to
climbing
hook
a
me
step
up.
ladder.
Big time.
Amazing! That's such a
Worcester sauce
heart-pounding
for the
story.
win,
And
of
then
course.
what did you
And
do,
then tomato
Hajime?
sauce is so fucking good too.
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late.
Yes, Iron Brew too. Iron Brew is so underrated. Like, hella underrated. Yep, she was cooked by the time we got
I
there.
should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there.
It runs in my veins. I can believe that. I can believe that.
Came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with
It's a shame the
Yukon
voices are so
Fuyuhiko.
low in comparison, but... Or is that just me?
Looking for Ibuki since she
Oh no, to be fair,
disappeared
my
from our
volume
sight.
was quite low there. That's better.
After I rested for a bit, I
A body has been discovered!
I had a can at lunchtime.
And
Buy
then
cases of
I
24.
was-
Well, you
body
definitely
has
need to
been
hook me up then.
I sprinted
Yo,
to the
Cody, how's it
hospital.
going, man? Thank you for the heart me.
Coincidentally,
Furby, thank you for the heart me.
Fuyuhiko, so I pled with him in various ways
Weirdos.
to see if he could
A
help
body
me.
has been discovered!
Popular vote.
Various ways.
Hey.
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag.
Cody, guess what?
So I
Akane's dead.
immediately led them to the music venue.
She's one of the victims this
But
time.
the door wouldn't open. Since we had
Did you
no
just
other
say my
option,
name?
the
I
four
did.
of us
I
broke
did, yeah.
down the door.
Your government name.
When that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hiyoko's. And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
Yep,
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared,
Yep.
it was Ibuki.
it was.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
You know what plot twists are you gonna add to it, bro?
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
But this head cold is killing my nose and ears. That's not cool, man.
How do I know anything Hajime just
You need to
said
dose
is
up.
true?
Keep the liquids down, bro.
Sorry. I'm only
The bear's
being
just hanging
impartial
around,
right now.
literally. Literally.
Story
Is
I
she
just
still in
heard
ropes?
is
Again,
clearly
she flipping is as well, man.
suspicious.
Monomi again. Jeez.
Hajime, if you're the only one who
Drug
saw
me
the
up,
hanging
literally.
video
Literally, that's what you got
and
to
the
do.
first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient
Okay, check on
truth
Skittle,
for
bet.
you.
He's still expeditioning, isn't he?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me.
Oh well.
Prove you're not the killer.
Yeah, fuck this guy, man. Prick. Absolute dickhead. What did I eat today? Saga Maki roti, actually. We had that today. It was good, it was good. Movie invitation ticket.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, the
Um,
fact that Ibuki hung herself,
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
literally.
why would Hajime lie?
Why would I lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the body...
See, I didn't see the movie,
No, that's wrong.
so he's lying. As usual.
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that move.
Literally the only one that didn't see the movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
If you compare this to Phoenix Wright, is it similar
Before
or
the
not?
incident, Hajime had never
Well,
watched that
relatively
movie.
similar, yeah.
His
This
invitation
is just a
tickets
different
were
setting,
bad.
you know, school, and you're trapped.
Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp.
But yeah,
that
pretty
shows the
similar.
date
The
and
concept
time.
is definitely similar. There's a period of time where you are hanging around and there's not really a lot happening, and then something happens,
no
then you have to
mistakes there.
investigate it, then you have to come into this area and have a trial.
Never saw the movie.
That's the
Could
several
commit
different
murders
scenarios
that
of the game,
imitated
which is the same as Phoenix Wright.
Or did
I
anyone
also love
tell
Phoenix
him what
Wright at the start. I'm
happened?
not sure I've told you that before, but
course
Ace
no one
Attorney is one of my top
right?
series. I personally love Apollo Justice more, and then probably
You're the one who brought this up in the first
Dual
place.
Destinies. But
Nagito, what are
Yeah.
you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation.
yeah, Peter Griffin got cooked. Sorry, bro.
Warm up.
What warm up? This isn't a game,
Do you
know?
prefer white or black, Jenna?
Don't get
Um,
mad. I just think warming
I think I
up
like them
is
for
really
different
important.
reasons. Because then the white Jenna you can have with like Badura, and they're banging. And then black Jenna are good with like rice, I'd say.
Now then,
I watched you play a little, the one when Phoenix was on trial. Ah, yeah, that was the beginning of Apollo Justice. So that's actually the fourth in the whole series.
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
I had a black Jenna with rice. Damn it!
Ibuki
I love
committed
booty with
suicide.
white Jenna. So good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Badura or booty. Both the same.
Then who killed
Well,
Hiyoko?
they're different, but you know what I mean.
A murder
What foods are
coincidentally
these, bros? I've
occurred
never
at
heard
the
about any of
same
this
place as
before.
suicide.
Indulge me with the info. This is Indian food, my guy.
Like I
Yes,
said
yes, it's
before,
correct.
It's pretty clear what the problem with this case is.
Chole, you know Chole. Chole and Jonah.
The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone.
Jonah Chol, man.
All we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then
I'd
let's ask
absolutely
Hajime.
recommend. Yeah, 100%.
How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, so I'm pretty specific. I call the white ones Chole, and then the black ones are Jonah.
That's why the killer stalled for time by
But
making the
my
music
dad
venue
calls
a
them
closed
both the
room.
same thing. He calls them both Chole. I'm just saying, no. Stop
What do you
confusing me.
mean a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
Yeah, there needs to be a differentiation between the two. It's not good enough to say
However,
white and black. It's
that
like,
door is
okay,
the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from
Chole,
the
Jolo,
inside,
Jol.
the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Jowl.
Yeah.
But
you're absolutely right.
I say Joel. I say Joel, but not Jowl. But I spell it as
When we
Jowl,
broke
I
down the
think.
venue door,
I mean, to be honest, do
The
I?
killer was
No,
still
I just spell it as
inside.
CHAWL. I'll take out the second A.
if
Have you
that's
guys
the
heard
case,
lamb
the
vindaloo?
only
Lamb
suspicious
vindaloo,
people
yeah,
are
but
those
these
who
are
don't have an alibi
English
for that time.
concoctions, you know, of imitating Indian food. But the vindaloo is just disgustingly hot, from what I understand.
Me too?
The lamb's good, no doubt. Jalfrezi is one of my favourites.
The others all have alibis.
I say Joel. Why are we the same? We are pretty much the same. Copycat. It's so spicy, but it's so good, yeah.
Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right
Yeah, you need
before
like
that.
you need a nice schema or something, bro.
And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru.
Oh yeah, but he wasn't even here, blood.
Me too.
What?
Hey, why are you talking like, huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue,
I like pakora,
we should
yep.
obviously doubt the people who don't.
Yeah, I love
have
my Indian food, to be
alibis.
honest. I don't get enough of it.
Backing us into a wall. Is
My
this his
brother-in-law's
professional
Indian, so
skill?
we're trying their food all the time. Oh man, yeah. It's such a massive cuisine as well. There's like so many different variants and different styles to cooking it and whatnot. But it's mostly the vegetarian dishes that are very appealing in my opinion. Semi-transparent glob.
The killer was still inside the music venue.
Okay, let's see what happens here.
By locking the door,
No, they didn't lock it from the inside though. We already know that. 4 of my uncle's own takeaways, so he gets free doner kebab. Bang. That's solid.
There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
Doner kebab's sick. I like a good shish kebab as well, though, obviously.
How? There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Can't go wrong with a mixed scroll. I like a good mixed scroll.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
Chapli kebab. What's chapli? Oh shit. It's glue. It's what we established before.
Semi-transparent glob. Must have been glue.
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too.
Yep. She literally put it in a flipping mouth.
And I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth.
Put it in your mouth?
I'm certain it
I
was
love a
glue.
kebab with chips. Yeah, kebab with chips. It's like mixed with thicker chunks of tomato, onion, and chilies are like
Believe
deep
it is
fried.
not something one
Sounds
typically
bang.
eats.
Sounds bang. Have it with naan and sauce. Yeah, same way I get the normal kebabs. Yeah, okay. Sounds good. Sounds good, man. Mixed with thicker chunks of tomato, onions.
Only
Okay.
in the gaps of the closed door. Must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
That sounds interesting. Yeah, it's so good you'll like it. Yeah, I probably will by the sounds of it. Definitely.
Yep, it fits perfectly.
Need to eat again, man. Hungry again. Tomatoes my #1 enemy. I despise them. See, I don't like tomatoes like as in like in a salad or something like that. I'm not a big fan of it. But if it's on a pizza or something else, part of something else, I don't really care.
What'd you say?
You'll just need to check menus and see if they have it. We have a place here that specializes in it. I eat tomatoes like an apple, bro. Stay away from me. That one with nah. That we have to have something that doesn't work, obviously.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose?
I'll eat like pieces and slices of like
I totally
bell
fell for
peppers
that
or something
fucking
like
trap.
that, but I'm not having a tomato. No, no way.
And me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this
Actually,
time.
they yeet me.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why
Hate
it's
bell
better to
peppers.
just
Oh, well,
have no
that's fine.
sides at all.
We can have that unless it's in Gima.
During
Fair
the
enough.
10
Fair
minutes
enough.
Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created
Could
a
eat a whole
closed
pepper
space.
raw. Yeah, same.
And they also taped her up
Literally.
after killing her, right?
And it's good content. It's good as well because it's like it's water based, so it's very good for your body.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
For a slow poke like
Couldn't
me.
have done it while Hajime was away from the venue.
So is watermelon. It is, yeah, true. Watermelon
But
is
when
very
Hajime got to
rich.
the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
And when you went back with everyone else, Kyoko's body was there too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hyoko was actually killed earlier.
That is what I'm thinking as well, to be fair.
Just reveal.
Did you know that watermelon is 90% water? Is it actually? I love watermelon and melon. Yeah, me too. Me too. They're among my favorite fruits.
Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music
So she was
venue?
covered then, basically.
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
The scrap that was stuck on the baton lighting in the music venue. Now I should be able to figure out what it is. Yeah, it was in the shelves in the storage room. The wallpaper. So okay, here's another part of this game, a mini game. Gotta find the letters that we need. So R is up there. Don't really like you up there, to be honest. Got a W. That's what we want. We got 2 L's happening. Ooh. I do need those 2 L's, but later. I need an A. Give me an A. Give me an E. A, give me an A. Nice. There's my A. Okay, so wall. LL. Ah, get that P. I need another A. We're running into trouble here. Okay, A. I need an A, please. Why is the game not being nice? Ah, fuck, don't hit that L. Thank you. That's the A. I need another P. What else do I need, man? An E. I need an E. I'll take that. And then I need an L. Shit. Not gonna be the greatest score, but whatever. Man, that's my R. I wanted it as well. Crap. Oh, go on, let these hit. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Bang. Done it. Cool. Wallpaper. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Thanks, Furby. Give me an R. Thought some blueberries and raspberries. I like blueberries. I don't think I'm very fond of raspberries, but to be fair, I don't remember what they really are like.
In the music venue storage room,
I like blueberries though. They're very good for your memory, apparently.
there was also a tear along
That's
the
what
edge of
Mummy
the
used to always tell me.
If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting, tear in the wallpaper.
Yuck, I hate them both, but love flavoured stuff for it. Fair enough. Fair enough. I like yogurts and cereal bars.
So the scrap that was caught on the baton
I don't
lighting
like
was
flavoured
originally
yogurts.
part of the wallpaper. And what's
But you
wrong
know,
with
that's a
that?
lie.
Does it have something to
That's
do
a
with
lie.
Kyoko's
I like my
body?
petty fillet and my frubes and shit. When I was younger.
A mere nobody like
Yeah, no, I
me
take
is
that back. I
important
take that
to
back.
answer that.
Toffee yogurt, not sure about that now. Jeez.
But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this
Peach or
out easily.
apricot ones. Yogurts, yeah. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Or strawberry or raspberry. Okay. Okay. So it was hidden by the wallpaper. Toffee yogurt is peak. I don't know. Okay. It was hidden. Oh, bruv. Man forgot to jump, my bad. How do you jump? Like, what the hell? Oh. Okay. Okay, we got this, we got this, we got this. Wee! Oh, probably need to dodge that. Okay, obstacle course first, clearly. No, it's cool. We like talking about food. I don't mind. It was hidden, yeah? Doesn't give you very long at all, man. Okay, second question. Where is the second question? Here it comes, I think. Yep. Okay, it was hidden by the wallpaper. Game is longer than I thought. It is. Yeah, it's quite a lengthy game. 6 chapters in total, I think. We're only on chapter 3. I mean, Expedition 30... How long is Expedition 33 out of curiosity as well? How many acts you got? They covered the pillar. Yeah, we should be done. Yeah. 3 acts, but I think the main game is 30 hours. Oh wow, okay. 3 acts, I think. Okay, yeah. Waiting for the geometry dash, yeah, literally. Okay, cool. So it was hidden, the wallpaper covered the pillar. Right, that makes sense. That is what I thought. Well, what I remembered, really.
Got it. Kyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
What? They hid the pillar?
Yes.
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar. So when I Hyoko's body was already
It is
there.
wider. It is wider.
However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger
Now
pillar,
it's not,
I
yeah.
didn't realize that at the time.
Nor did I.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
Basically.
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar. So using it to hang...
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers.
That's how
That's why
they
they,
hid Hyoko's body.
and
and then
killed
killed off the
wallpaper.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper. And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
Killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime could have walked in on it.
Yep.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very...
The crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then, when was Hiyoko actually killed?
Probably the night before.
And on that, it's about time we shed some light on those
You mentioned imitation murder more than once, but what is
Are
that?
you kidding me?
Okay, yeah.
Don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
Moss balls?
I don't eat moss balls. I just enjoy looking at them.
What?
I knew it. There are so many similar...
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's, not just
Yeah.
that. But Hiyoko getting taped up
Matches
after
the lion's death.
As if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie.
Yes.
Although,
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
The reason can imitate the two victims. Should be able to explain. Yeah. So anyway, it would make sense, right?
The reason the killer imitated two of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Then
Hiyoko was killed
actually
before
killed.
Ibuki.
a
Yeah.
valid line of...
Yeah, it's
Right.
valid.
Conditionally, his body suggests that as well. If you're gonna cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the conditions of
I'm not
Ibuki's
even
body.
crying.
I'm not even crying.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just
Ashley's
hurry
gonna
up
hit
and
us.
tell
Now
me
you're good. I
before
can see what you're
change
doing.
my mind.
You're just chilling.
What a jerk!
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying.
It keeps the chat
right?
lively, so I'm cool.
Bigger jerk? Impossible!
An even bigger jerk.
Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather.
The sylph's feather.
Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately. Man, he's being first and
Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature like no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Because
She was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
it seems you suffer.
You don't want to talk. Anyway, this continues. We're just going to talk in circles. I think especially if we clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko was killed. She stepped on something.
when Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking? If her feet were on the... Was there any sign?
I agree with that.
I agree with that. Curly fries. Curly fries are good.
Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint blood stains on the soles of her slippers.
Cocoa Pops are alright. I prefer crunchy nut.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Wheaties? Wait, what is what? Oh, okay.
Hyoko's only wound was a single
Wheatos.
slice
Wheatos
of
are good.
and she died almost instantly, right?
If Ibuki stepped on her blood,
Means Ibuki was still standing.
Yes.
This means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hyoko was killed.
Yes.
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye!
Okay, buddy.
Is that it?
Oh,
Shepherd
stop
dressed
it.
in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinna.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
That's a good line. Are you sure you're sure?
Are you sure you're sure? You're so frightened you can't even make a... However, the time for conviction starts now! You...
Okay.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no... You can't step on blood that was never... Just about 1 minute. Did you see a nice nightmare? You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Allow me to cut through those words.
There actually was, like...
That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
There is was, yep, yep.
Don't say such foolish things. You don't have...
Yes.
Yes, I do.
If you look closely,
Streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
when the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body,
Probably clean the blood at the same time, but Ibuki must have stepped in it and the killer probably didn't even realize.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor.
So we can mix up the order. Yep.
Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Yes.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding.
So the blood would have had to have been from her.
Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating. So
aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact. So the killer...
Probably didn't know that either. Maybe the heat was running inside the music venue, so it would screw Mikon's autopsy.
That's right.
I didn't know the time of death because of the heater. The time of death wasn't mentioned, and yeah, it wasn't.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence,
There's no one
no
else who wants to object, right?
Decided. Hyoko was killed.
Yes.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now. Fine then. But regardless of good or evil, there's no
Can't you just shut up and back off?
No.
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Okay.
Ah, wait a sec. There's some...
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen?
Ashen
Hey,
streams,
the
ashen
victim actually
eyebrows,
committed
ashen
suicide.
hands,
What are we supposed
ashen
to do?
hair. Oh god, the OA.
The same as always.
Ashley
You'll have to vote
face,
for who the
aw.
killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the
This
most
is the only
important
Ashens,
existence
mate.
of all, yourself. Unfortunately,
That means no
means
Blackens
there's
be
no
punished,
Blacken
but-
to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
True. Shh.
Nagito?
Ashin, do you hate us? Yeah. No, no, no,
If the
no, no.
victims actually
You
committed
guys are
suicide.
entertaining. It's all good.
Well, I mean...
Hashtag
I
Ashin
understand
hates
Hyoko's
chat.
death.
Imagine
For
a
example,
streamer
it's
genuinely
possible
hating their own
Ibuki
chat.
killed Hyoko, and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's totally impossible. Then she never would have killed her to
Y'all
begin
make the
with.
vibes. It's all good. That would just be sad for real, right?
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means
Ashen
anything can happen.
brain. Ashen ears.
He's the
We're
killer.
causing a riot for real, man.
Has been discovered. Sequence of the murders,
Thank you for
right?
the rates.
After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after the killer
Gonna have to be alive at that time. Then she was alive. When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead.
If she waited until Hajime left,
That's when she
That's
could have
when
made him
she
even
could've
mess
made
with the
it
crime
move.
scene.
She hanged herself. Remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
No. But to be fair, we didn't see her actually hang
If she was going
herself.
to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have. Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So
I
that means
just keep pressing it.
there's no doubt that someone killed those two.
You can't have it back, it's mine.
Now I'm free to search for the killer.
Could you imagine an accidental galaxy? That would be diabolical as hell, bro.
There's still one more issue.
Like, oh shit, my bad. Here's 1,000 coins. What?
Ibuki did commit
Why is there a
suicide.
riot?
Just what
Yeah,
was the
it's
reason
they're
behind
just
herself?
standard craziness, you know?
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right? Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Ashlyn loves the crazies. I do. You attract like kinds, don't you? So TikTok savage, they're taking like 75% of the gifts. Yeah, I heard something stupid like that. I mean, Twitch would be better for that reason, but I don't know. TikTok's better to interact with, in my opinion.
Maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, then our plan is to destroy the weakest.
Since I can't
Hajime
see the
has
video,
seen
it's
the
clear
video,
what time
it
the
is
crime
clear-
took place. Just to be sure, the surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
Cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know?
There's no, of course not. TikTok is better for engagement for sure. Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is, but it is cheek that they take so much from you.
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue.
I
right
prefer
after
Twitch.
Monokuma's announcement.
I mean, I could switch my YouTube feed to Twitch instead, but
So Ibuki hanged herself right
super
before
delicate on what you
Monokuma's
say.
announcement.
That's true too. That's true too. It is very,
Since
very,
we
very
established that
sensitive.
Yoko was killed before Ibuki,
For really bizarre
that means the
reasons
time
too.
that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Before and during.
Have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then,
Rather
I
gives
shall
you
is-
stuff where you keep most of it. Yeah, true. That is true. Mikan's account, yeah.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
Could you imagine
And what
accidentally
about
sending
the
over all
others?
your money in your card to Ashen? Lols.
Right before
Do
the
it. Someone
morning
accidentally do it. Go for it.
I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
Twitch is sensitive for regards on
What
what
about
you
you
write.
guys? I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Nobody has an alibi.
aside from those afflicted by the disease,
Who's gonna say it? Who's gonna say it?
If
There we
nobody-
go.
No, that's wrong.
The rest of us do. Sonia and Gundam don't.
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
Yeah.
you two have alibis?
Up
When
until I
saw
saw
the
that
Hanging
hanging
video, Mika and I were actually
Mikan and I
together.
We even woke up together that morning.
Yes.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
I don't think it is sensitive, is it? Twitch isn't as sensitive, no.
Accidentally fell asleep on top of Hachi.
No. Not as sensitive as Twitch. Sorry, not as sensitive as TikTok.
Yeah, it's not
From
like
my
that.
perspective,
She
all
just came
Twitch
to tell me
streamers
not to
ignore
post
their
conditions
viewers
in the
quite a
group.
lot. Oh, really? That's a bit of a shame. I see quite a lot of people dual streaming TikTok and Twitch at the same time. Pez is one of them. Don't know if you guys have seen him, but he does like Final Fantasy stuff as well. And he does Twitch and TikTok at the same time. He talks to
If
both
that's the case,
quite
the
actively.
killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that.
I'll comment the word goof and it flagged me. Can't be calling people goofs, Cody.
So it's inevitable that
Move over to
alibi
Twitch
for
so
both
that way I can
Yoko
watch
and
you on my
Yoko
PS.
at the morning announcement would be very important.
I could do. But then you're not going to be in here bringing the excitement to this chat. That's a shame. Need you guys all in the same place.
Committing an imitation murder? Is that really all
Ash and
it was?
ankles on the big screen, eh?
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process. Was that the only reason the killer made both
for
bodies
that.
imitate the movie?
I like YouTube as well because it VODs it, right? Like it's a live stream that's recorded and
I
it stays
feel
on my
really
channel.
bad for confusing you guys so much.
That's fine, I'll
That's
use
how I
Twitch
feel.
myself. Ash and eyeballs
I
on
think
big
the
screen,
killer had a
eh?
completely
Fortunately, we're
different
not that
reason
close
for
to the camera.
falsifying the murder sequence.
I notice a lot of other people have their camera like really, quite a lot closer. In fact, I'm not called Furby on Twitch. Oh no? What is your other alias? Twitch is my PS name. Wait, what? Should zoom in on just the eyes so we can see all the expressions. Imagine our whole stream like that. Jeez. Wait, how long of this is left? Cause
Hiya!
okay. The moss ball shall it tasty today? Stop it. Don't characterize me as someone who lives off moss balls. And here's some chance time. Hawawa? What's that? Now then, Monami's appeal time starts now. Appeal time? Your kind-hearted big brother is gonna give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck. Show those jerks who treat you like a red-headed stepchild who's boss. The fuck? While you're whining, your time's already running out, so please make your appeal simple. About 30,000 words or so. That's too long, it'll just be a boring appeal. Come on, if your appeal is successful, there might be a merchandise opportunity heading your way. Then... I'm Usami, magical miracle girl Usami. I'm an itty-bitty girl who's sweet like milk. Jeez, and I thought Certain Robot's little sister was supposed to be the best. What a disappointment. Who are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever. I'm very disappointed, bro. Why, man? My nephew can't say my name, so he called me Amboss, and that's my name. Amboss. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. Yeah. I'm tempted to stop here at the moment, actually. We're crazy that we're halfway through a trial and I'm doing that day. The next case is pretty flipping crazy as well, actually. But I think yeah, my niece calls me posh because of the way you speak or something. Oh, okay, instead of your name. Gone a stream without Akane and bikini. Yeah, it's true, you did. I got called Amboss, Posh, and White Sauce. Bedos. It's your fault, your name's like that. What the hell?
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an
We'll get past this scene.
unreasonable situation. Seriously, he's like the
King of
unreasonableness.
unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like
Why
this?
did it turn
I
out
prefer
like
Gyarados.
we were
Gyarados is
supposed
good.
to have a
Gyarados is good.
fun-friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead.
Definitely need to get on a Pokemon game as well. That'd be fun.
No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's
That's why I want you to remember this.
Everyone,
Do your
your
best.
very best. Don't lose to yourself.
Yay!
And don't forget to save frequently.
Will you be live tomorrow? Probably. Okay, yeah, that's it. You teasing us, bro. Nah, I'm gonna stop. Yeah, but I probably will be on tomorrow. Work, I get called Fire Dogs, Gordon, Fem, or Rudolph. What the flip? Rudolph, that's a pretty good one. I can see why Rudolph, actually. Alright, whatever. Thank you for popping in, man. Appreciate you. Always here for the Akane. She'll be back tomorrow. Apparently that's what my voice messages sound like. Take care, Vale. Catch you later. Apparently that's what my voice messages sound like. Wait, what, really? She better be, bro. Otherwise, what am I here for? Yeah, I think she will be. She will be. She's still alive. She's still alive, I'm pretty sure about that. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for your gifts and whatnot and your time. I appreciate you all. Peace.